Hello, hello. We are back on a Thursday evening here in Central Europe. It's the World Series, the GT Driver Career, the Rookies Cup, Round 8, the season finale for that cup. Today we are driving, or the drivers are driving the Suzuki Swift Sport for the second week now, and we are at the Tokyo Expressway central clockwise layout. In terms of the championship, we have Blasi P1, and he has already claimed the title. Oh, his lead is big enough, the gap cannot be caught by anyone, but between E-Racing and River P2, P3, it's just something like 48 points, I think. A bit bad with math today. So yeah, this is quite close. You have like 118 points in total for the round. You never know. Still, B Racing has the advantage, has position for now, but this could be the interesting battle for today, of course. And then we see the rest. There are also smaller gaps between some of the drivers, but not all drivers are able to make it today. So a bit of a reduced grid for that season finale by the looks. You heard that the Gran Turismo update is like a problem for some of our players with not the fastest connections, so they're unable to install the update and therefore they cannot play. So yeah, patch day brings some problems usually today. But hey, those who are in that race, hopefully they will have fun here at the Tokyo Expressway, the central clockwise layout. So a city circuit, but it's yeah, not many braking zones. Basically just one in the final sector. The rest is just lifting, usually easing off with the throttle, and try to carry the best speed through those turns. You don't want to touch the walls, of course. It will slow you down. We don't have the damage enabled, so that's not an issue. We also don't have the wall contact penalties enabled yet. If you touch the walls, you will be losing some speed, that is, and you want to carry the momentum, definitely, in those cars. So, just gonna say hello to everyone, and that we are starting soon with the qualifying session. As usual, we will have a 5-minute qualifying session for race number 1. We have 2 races today, and both races will be 20 minutes. The second race will be reverse grid order. That is how it works in that Rookies Cup. Throughout the entire season, we saw some close battles, definitely, and we'll see about that today. And some parts of the track you can definitely go side by side, and I think we have reached the time, so we start qualifying now. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if drivers will go for a a clean lap or try to use some slipstream down the line. So here we go. Into the qualifying session we go. Spectate mode, usual stuff. And we wait for the drivers to get released. Be racing with the head start. Getting a good run is leading that group of cars. Track White Tiger. We have River with us. Banana Boy is also here. Banana Mobile Blasi, the champion. Congratulations. Couch Racing. And we have 3-second penalty for Stu. What the hell? Inferno in his Subaru livery. Suzuki Swift spotted this. Trelancy and Evoque, our 9 drivers for today. So be racing in his orange livery as usual. Coming down into the middle sector, under the bridge and into the S section. Carries some nice speed. So I think we could be looking at high 32s for pole position. Low 33s, high 32s. Through the tunnel into the final sector we go. And let's go on board with B Racing. Carrying the speed. And here we go, out of final turn. Crosses the line and starts the first flying lap. So into the first right-hander, little lift, roughly at that yellow sign and a turn in. Don't want to touch the wall on the outside, of course. Then into the second double right-hander, flat out easy. Oh, a little bit of understeer, nearly touching the wall through the first tunnel section. Then out of the tunnel, a little bit uphill into the next sweeping right-hander. Also, you have to carry the speed. So just a little lift roughly at the yellow sign again. Then carry the speed. That looked nice. Good exit speed into the second sector we go. We go downhill again. You see the yellow sign on the left-hand side. Little lift. Try to get to that apex. And now before the exit of the tunnel, little lift. Carry the speed through the uphill S's. That's a nice run so far for B Racing into the final sector. Now this is all flat. No drama at all, just at the end of the tunnel, you brake, downshift to 4th gear, try to hook the apex on the inside, great speed, that is a good lap. So far our final turn, also get close to the inside line, early on to the power again, and this could be a 32 incoming, sorry. 32.6, alright, that was a good lap, a 31.7 for Blasi, 32.0 for River, 32.6 for E-Racing, Couch Racing with a 32.8. We have Trelancy, 3.5 Stu with a 33.7, White Tiger 34.1 and Inferno 34.8. Trying to get a faster second lap in. Three seconds at the moment between P1 and P9. That's a bigger gap than I expected. But you have to be brave and have to carry the speed here through those turns. Get close to the walls, but don't touch them. And I think my calculations were a bit wrong. basically a second off my predictions. So where can you gain in time? Everywhere through the turns you have to be racing with 31.6. New fastest lap river in second. And Inferno touches the wall and completes qualifying with a 34.2. So he racing on the final lap. Close gaps to River and Blasi, second and third. Just separated by 0.16 seconds. Then a big gap to Couch, 1 second. That gap looks like the top three in the championship are also dominating this one again in the qualifying session. Blasi with some slip, getting the car sideways into the tunnel, carrying some good momentum. So we'll stay with Blasi, touches the wall. That's the qualifying done for Blasi. He won't be improving. What about River? Is purple right behind B Racing now. He needs to nail that final sector. Nice line. Not that much speed compared to B Racing, so, but just smooth through the final turn. Lost a little bit of time maybe. I don't think this will be pole. Yeah, that line wasn't the greatest through the final second. So B Racing takes pole position, River in second and Blasi in third. Couch Racing improved on his final lap by 32.4. Oops. And that is the qualifying already done for this one. So let's have a quick look at the results. So B Racing pole position and 8 points. River P2 and 5 points. So B Racing increasing his lead over River after the qualifying session, and Blasi in third, scoring another 3 points for the qualifying. Then Couch Racing in P4, Stu in P5. That looks like close between Stu and Trelancey and Evok. Maybe the White Tiger can find some pace in P8. Half a second roughly behind P7. And Bruno in P9, so I'm pretty sure the race will tell us a different story. We should have some groups of drivers forming their battling. So I guess the only driver that might have a lonely race is Couch Racing. He's sitting in between the top 3 and the next 3-4 drivers with his lap time. We'll see how it goes for Couch. Can he keep up with the pace? That will be the question. Alright, so then we are starting the race soon. 20 minutes grid start with false start check. It is. Have a good race and good luck, everybody. I'm ready, so cleaning up my race overlay. I think the drivers are ready. And we wait for the clock. It is on time. Very German, I like that. Here we go. Race number 1. Round 8, the season finale of the Rookies Cup is starting now. Oh, let's see. You're racing with the track position advantage, but if River gets a good run. The first turn is a right-hander, so River the inside line. You see, looks like B Racing with a good start. Should keep that position. Yeah, River stays in second, Plasny third, Couch in fourth, Stu fifth, Jolancy, Evok, White Tiger, and Inferno first time into the right-hander we go. No drama so far for the drivers. Nice and steady. B Racing leading, River second, and Plasny third. Plasny already attacking. Trying to go around the outside in his yellow car. Getting the slip. River has the inside little slip. Oh, for the first time into the sweeping right-hander. Plasny on the inside. Will he go for that move? He will have track position, so River has track position. Plasny backed out of it. Couch in fourth, very close. Stu versus Jolancy. They go side by side into the downhill section. Stu, Jolancy, Evok. This could be close. It's Jolancy up. Oh, there was Evok hit that wall. That's not the fastest way to do. White Tiger and Inferno at the back of that group, so still close racing at the front. B Racing keeping his lead. River in second. Plasny and B Racing hit that wall, and we see the other cars as well. We see Couch Racing, Stu, Evok, still very close, but a nice tidy final two turns for B, and gets himself a nice little gap for lap number 2. Understeers a little bit, and River with the run, with the mighty run, the speed, and he goes through, but B Racing has still momentum. Understeers a little bit again, don't touch that wall. So now P2, don't think he will go for that move yet, so River leading. This one, B Racing second. River missed that apex slightly, brings it back, so carries the speed. Not as much as B Racing though. Defending the inside line for the right-hander into the tunnel, so B Racing has to brake, has to lift, and here comes Plasny as well. Touches the wall, both are touching the wall. This could be the run for Plasny. The SS section is not easy to go for an overtake, but River with 7/10 now that gap. Twice B Racing hit a wall and lost a little bit of speed. Plasny looking right behind, not close enough to go for a move into the only real braking zone. Not just have to wait for others to make some mistakes. Again, a good final sector for B Racing. River touched that wall, but still stays in the lead. River also with the fastest lap so far. B Racing second, Plasny third. That Couch Racing 1 second now on the edge of losing the contact. Stu 1.2, I think, already out of that close slipstream range. Evok in 6th, Jolancy 7th, Inferno 8th, and White Tiger had an issue. P9, it is currently 3.8 seconds. Just head down and try to see what is possible. Other drivers will probably do some mistakes as well. So we go back to the lead battle. River is still leading. B Racing second and Plasny third. Couch Racing caught up with that group. P4 it is. At the moment, B Racing with a good run. Again, not close enough to challenge River into the downhill right-hander through the tunnel, out of tunnel again. Uphill we go through the SS. Nice camera shot. Here, 3 cars very close, a little gap. 2 Couch, 7/10, but this is still okay considering the qualifying pace. Keeping up with the front runner so far, Couch, but lost a little bit of speed through that the S's and the runs. This is crucial on B Racing, really close now, right behind River. River defending on that line, touches the wall on the exit once again. And B Racing goes into the lead. Carried more speed out of that final turn without the barrier contact. So B Racing leading again. River second with a nice little drift going on. And Blasi in third. So we'll have a look at the overtake once again. It just carries the speed out of the final turn. So this is probably one of the only options you really have. Someone hits the wall, loses some momentum, and then you have to go for it. But close between the top three, B Racing, River and Blasi. Couch back to the top four. They're gone now. I think Stu with 2 seconds now in P5, Ewok in P6. So here are the bigger gaps already. Inferno 7th, Trulancy in P8, and White Tiger P9. So this is where the action is. B Racing, River, Blasi and Couch Racing, the top four. And really close we go. A little bit off a chase cam action from Couch perspective. P4 1.2 the gap to the leader, and getting into the flow, into the rhythm. Nice run out of the tunnel into the final turn, close to that inside line. Good run for the German, but a better run for B Racing should. Yeah, this is the new fastest lap for B Racing. Opening up that gap, 0.8 now. Can River, Blasi and Couch catch the Dutch driver? Once again, it's coming down a little bit. Good run so far. Down to 6/10. Carried some momentum out of the first sector. Better exit speed for B Racing out of the right angle. 7/10, roughly that gap between River and B Racing. Blasi staying with River and also Couch in P4. I heard someone again hitting the wall. So who was that? Who was it? B Racing under 6/10 now. Looks like River with a good run. Purple through the middle sector. The same should apply to Blasi, who's right behind into the final sector. We go left and then the important right-hander for the run. You don't want to hit that wall on the outside. If you're too early on the throttle, you lose some momentum again. A great final turn for B Racing and new fastest lap for Blasi. We saw that coming. So close behind the River. And now pushing. Trying to go for a run. Oh, a little bit of a bomb. Bringing that gap closer once again to B Racing, who has the best final turn by the looks. But turn 1, 2 and 3 looks like River and Blasi can carry more speed. What about the next right hand turn? We saw that B Racing was carrying a bit more speed last time around. Again, gets a couple of kph more, but the gap stays roughly at half a second. And Couch Racing with a little mistake, 1.4 now. He's probably losing that slipstream now, so it will be down to the top three in the championship once again to fight for glory and the victory for race number 1. So Couch Racing 1.5 seconds, the gaps 2 in fifth. Bigger gaps between those drivers, 2 and Ewok, 4.5 seconds. Trulancy in P7, Inferno in 8th, and White Tiger right behind his TCR teammate. So Inferno and White Tiger, P8 and P9 with the run. What about the front runners? Nearly halfway through race number 1. River improved that fastest lap with slipstream, 31.3.4 for B Racing and a 0.6 for Blasi. Lost a little bit. So, and after that little mistake last time around for Couch, probably tapped the wall somewhere and lost crucial speed, dropped out of that slipstream now. 2 seconds that gap already. Stu Ewok, Trulancy, White Tiger got past Inferno. So they're having a fight for P8 and P9. And the top 3 within half a second now once again. Little braking inputs. Obviously, I carried some decent speed through the tunnel, and look at that. That's a massive run so far this lap. Where's the gap to go for a move? Oh, using the wall. Little bit doesn't lose him that much time. Will it be the new fastest lap? No. Without that tap, I'm pretty sure it would have been a new fastest lap. For Blasby, but E-Racing still leading. River in second and Blasby third. Again, we see a better run for River through the first 2-3 turns. Now with the run, E-Racing going defensive. He has the inside line. Can River hold it around the outside? He has the run. Whoa, that's close. River will sacrifice some extra speed, but what a move around the outside. Let's go. How did that happen? We go from Blasi's perspective, and he just holds it around the outside. Nice racing between E-Racing and River. Also Couch, after losing that slip, unable to go that pace, and the gaps between the other drivers, yeah, big enough at the moment to not fear for losing a position, except White Tiger and Inferno, but Inferno not the best run through the final turn. So this is where the action is. River, E-Racing and Blasi, new fastest lap for River, 31.2. He had that massive run out of the first 2 turns. This time it could be B-Racing, and they try to get Blasi now. Look at that, 7/10. And it looks like B-Racing this time with the slipstream and the run. Going for the same move. Can it work? River on the inside. B-Racing has that not as brave with turning. And this gives Blasi the opportunity to get back into the close distance. Here are the 3 drivers. Crazy to see the pace they can go. 6.5 minutes to go. And River leading, B-Racing second, and Blasi third. Blasi not yet leading. This race really wait for the final lap to make some moves. He has a decent run out of the tunnel into the 2 final turns. I had to lift a little bit to avoid the wall. Still a good lap. 31.3. And then again, a massive run. And gives P a little bump. You don't want to let River run away. And again, the 2 behind with the slipstream, with the run. River a bit slow. Cannot carry the speed. This is now delicious. Oh, Blasi has to back out again. We see side by side into the right hander once again. River with the inside line, be racing around the outside. Is it doable? No. Still, River holds the position now. Blasi with the run. He will probably give River a little bump to try to get the track position for the right hander. No, it wasn't close enough. Oh, and then River hit that wall. He will lose speed or just keeps position for now. So it wasn't a gap for B Racing, and it's the other way around. Now B Racing had to lift, loses some momentum. So the gap suddenly opens between River and B Racing, and Blasi now close again into the final sector we go. This is B Racing's strength usually, the final 2 turns, and he brings that gap down once again. 4/10 time. But he's under pressure now. The yellow car. Not close enough to go side by side into the first turn. Again, we go through turn 2 and 3. The 2 double right-hander. And again, slipstream and the run is helping me go. Deja vu. This time it looks like that B Racing has to run with the assist. Yeah, Blasi again, they go side by side into the right-hander. Can B Racing hold it around the outside in time? Yes, he can. He just loses it. Touches the wall slightly. And River has the inside line. A little bit of understeer. Still they go side by side downhill. Who has the better position this time? It is B Racing who gets in front of River. River versus Blasi. They go side by side, and there's contact between the 2 drivers. Whoa, they hold it together. Look at that, but this helps B Racing. The gap suddenly opens. Blasi hits the wall 8/10. This is B Racing's opportunity. Run, B, run. Say 1 second now. He has the momentum. River versus Blasi side by side. It looked great, but then was just not enough room on the narrow streets here at Tokyo. And then someone clipped the wall to B Racing with 1 second. River in second, Blasi third. Couch, a lonely race now in P4. Stu, P5, Ewok closed that gap under 2 seconds. Trelancy in P7. White Tiger found some pace. Can he catch Trelancy? P7, P8. It's 2 minutes 40 seconds to go. So 2 more laps for the drivers and Inferno in P8. We'll be racing with a second gap. River still has a little bit of slipstream remaining, so can he close that gap and bring Blasi with him to join the battle for P1? What a intense race it is so far for the top 3. 8, 10th, and losing if you're watching it from B Racing's perspective. River with the massive run. Now gain 3/10 probably that lap. And it's still going down. That River gets a great run, carries the speed, carries the momentum uphill, but then touches the wall, loses it all again with that one little mistake. Up to 1 second again, even more 1.2. So that little tap cost River so much, and we will see now probably Blasi go. No, doesn't take P2, so it's the final lap. Starting soon for B Racing. He has a 1.7 second lead now, so because River and Blasi had a little bit of shenanigans going on, fighting too much and losing some momentum and speed. So B Racing will be happy with that. River in second and Blasi third. Will we see any change of positions between those 2 drivers? Couch then in P4, Stu P5, Ewok in P6 on the final lap. Trelancy versus White Tiger. White Tiger is right behind Trelancy now. The start of that final lap, 4/10 that gap, and Inferno in P9 trying to get into rhythm for race number 2 maybe. 1.2 seconds to gap for B Racing. River versus Blasi again. Some drift side by side. Actually, we go downhill into the tunnel. This time, no wall contact. What about the S's? B Racing kept the wall, but looks lost a bit of speed, but still has 1 second to the good. So he should keep that position without a major mistake. Now, final couple of seconds, and we see White Tiger versus Trulency. They go side by side into the tunnel, and White Tiger should have the position. The right-hander, they go side by side. Also, Trulency keeps that position for now. It is still side by side. Trulency on the inside. And we have to go to the USB Racing. Wins race number 1. River in second and Blasi third. So we go back to White Tiger and Trulency. White Tiger made that move stick some. Oh, so we go to Couch, who finishes in P4. Stu with a P5. And Evok in P6. And then it should be White Tiger coming around the final turn. Up to P7. Last lap overtake against Trulency. And then we just wait for Inferno to finish race number 1 in P9. A little bit of a wall tap to end race number 1. What a race it was. Very entertaining. Plenty of action going on. Oh no. Save. Replay. Crap. The results. Have to save them for the reverse grid order. Yeah. Look at the results once again. So B Racing with the W in race number 1. River in second with the fastest lap. That's 5 extra points for River. B Racing with the win, so he will be extending his lead over the German driver in the overall championships. Blasi with a podium in P3. And we have Couch Racing, who could keep up the pace for the first 4, 5, 6 laps maybe, and then he lost contact for this Stu in P5. Wasn't involved in any battles, I think. Evok P6. White Tiger with that last lap overtake against Trulency in P7. And Inferno then takes P9 and will be starting on pole position for race number 2. Save the replay. We'll go to race 2 settings. See how the leaders can fight through the grid. But won't be that easy. Pretty sure you saw like it's not much room. You can go side by side. So we lose Inferno. Looks like he's not in the room anymore. I scroll? No, I cannot scroll. Good. Right. We go with 8 drivers, I guess. 8 drivers, so. And Trulency starting on pole, White Tiger in 2. Evok S2. Couch Racer, Blasi, River, and B Racing. It is. See, oh, can't scroll. For a brief moment. Broken. I don't know. But working. User updates. Scroll anymore. I'm helpless. I'm useless with all of this. But yeah, we will be starting soon, no matter what. For race number 2. To this one. For 2. Here you go. So good luck and have a good race, and the final 20 minutes for the Rookies Cup. Part of the GT Travel career in 2025 and presented by our CLR World Series League. Here we go. I'm ready. I hope the drivers are ready as well. And then we'll get the final race underway. Let's go. Alright, we have Trolenzi then. Pole position, White Tiger. P2, Evoque, and Stu on the second row. Couch, Blasi, row number 3, and fourth row, it's River and B. And we wait for the lights to go out. Here we go. We're off the race, and Trolenzi with a good start will keep that P1, White Tiger in second. Evoque third, Stu fourth, Couch in fifth, Blasi sixth. River and be racing with a bit of a slow start, but taking it easy through the first turn. That's probably a smart decision. But for now, it is line of stern for the first part of it, except for Blasi, who goes for the move early on with a great run. So far, already alongside Couch and got past the German driver up to P5, but Couch is on the outside, Blasi on the inside. Can they go side by side through the turn? Yes, they can. Now looks Couch on the outside, scraps the wall a little bit, loses some speed. It's still side by side. River following Blasi. Downhill we go. So Trolenzi is still leading three-way. They go downhill. Will they make it work? Somehow it looks like a bit of contact, bit of wall. Looks like all are still racing very close. So B racing in 8th. River in 7th, Couch in 6th, Blasi 5th, so not much gained on the first lap so far. Blasi moved up one position, got past, oh, and someone goes too wide into the braking zone. I think that was Stu in his blue car. Blasi in 4th, Stu 3rd, under pressure, Couch racing really close, but is it close enough? I'm not sure. Trolenzi uses the wall for the entry, so wants to open that course, and Trulency Ewok into the lead. Blasi P2 with a run. Trulency third, Stu fourth. Couch in P5, River 6, B Racing and White Tiger dropped down to P8. So Ewok leading Blasi second into the right sweeping turn. We go, Ewok keeping that position. Blasi second. Trulency third, Stu fourth. Couch in fifth. We have River in sixth, B Racing. Lost some time, 2.5 seconds. Now involved probably somewhere, hit the wall, lost momentum, and White Tiger in P8. Oh, White Tiger spins it. What's happening? The top three now, it's heating up. Blasi looking down the inside for the penultimate turn. Can he hold it around the outside? Looks like he can. Oh, we have to clip that and watch that replay once again. What a run it was through the final turn. So we go. Drifts it a little bit, brings it back to the apex, but leaves some room on the inside, and we hear some cars crashing into the walls. So Blasi leading Ewok in second, Stu and third, Trulency fourth, and it's the two German drivers. Not the Trulency dropped down to P5, River up to P4, Trulency in fifth position, Couch Racing in P6, and B Racing with a good run so far within slipstream range once again. So Couch with a move inside line, the right hander got past Trulency, who is still very close, and B in P7, a tenth, just 3.8 seconds off the leader. That's Blasi. He's opening up that gap, 1.1 second now. Ewok in second, Stu versus River with a wide line, but keeps that position for now. But this gets the grid closer once again. Stu, River, Couch, and B. Four drivers now really close, and inside line for River. We need to go to watch some chase cam to get all the action. So B with the run. Is there a gap? No, not yet. It's line astern this time. River, Stu, Couch, and B. Trulency 2.7 seconds out of it. Oh, there was Stu hit the wall, and Couch Racing had to lift, but still has to slip. Now we will watch Stu versus V. Stu defended the middle of the road, so not much room given left or right for B. This time B with the better run. He has now the better line for the right-hander. They go side by side, downhill, bit of drifting, and Stu has to again compromise his exit of the turn, uses the wall a bit too much, loses the position that way. So B racing up to P4, Couch in P5, and we go to the front. Blasi 1.5 seconds now to lead. Ewok versus River, 1.5. River touched that wall. Gives B Racing the opportunity once again get back into the slipstream. Roughly a second. A second as well to Couch, and half a second to Stu. Can Stu keep up with Couch this time? Trulency with a clean lap, also just within that slipstream range. And Ewok doing a great job so far, keeping that P2. River with a mighty run through the first 3 turns. Under a second now. We saw that in race number 1 as well. Gets another good run. Chasing down the UK driver. 8/10, that gap 1.5, 1.6, still 2 Evox, so could be that River is on a mighty fast lap. We'll see. Very smooth run through the uphill S's. And right behind you have nearly 4/10 purple. Into the final sector we go. He shows his nose on the inside and whoa, what a move that was. Very nice played. And we have the new fastest lap. River with a 0.5. Lost a little bit through the final sector with that overtake. 1.6 the gap between Blasi and River. Then Evoc in third, B Racing in P4. And Couch losing the slip once again, but it looks trying everything to stay with them, but cannot carry the speed, but it looks through the first couple of turns. Stu still half a second the gap, and Trilancy in P7. So let's see Stu and Couch Racing. Bit of a compromised run for Stu this time. Couch with the better exit. 1.4 to Evoc. B Racing got past Evoc. Trying now to catch up with River. 1 second the gap. Another second to Blasi. Blasi with a little mistake probably. Lost half a second roughly in that lap. So will we have the same three-way battle for the fight we had in race number 1. This time Blasi leading, River in second and B Racing third. And just getting closer to the halfway mark. Let's see, Blasi with a 32.4 with a 31.6 for River and a 31.4 for B Racing, new fastest lap of that race. Evoc still got slip, but he has to be very, very quick now and needs to carry the speed through the first sector. That looks good. Stays with B Racing. 7/10 starts that gap. B Racing dropped out of that slipstream now and Stu right behind. So if Evoc loses that slip, this could be the opportunity for Couch. And 2 seconds now, that gap shouldn't go up anymore. And the leaders once again have bunched up. Blasi 7/10 to River and under half a second to B Racing. Evoc a little bit of a tap. We saw that for B Racing and instantly loses a 10th, maybe 2 in the long term. But that little scrub and you just lose speed. Roughly a second now. So Evoc could stay with B and the gap to Couch is going up 2.3. Stu dropping out of that slipstream range pretty soon, I guess. Now 1.3, trying the best he can to stay with Couch. 2.5 between Couch and Evoc. Evoc still has that in slipstream, 8/10. 32.0 last time round, 31.9 for B. Also not the best run for River, 32. And Blasi, so everyone made some mistake, some little mistakes. It is. Maybe they just want to have fun. Blasi doesn't want to drive all by himself. So River joined the party. So can they work together and keep racing at bay? That can be the goal, maybe, for the top two, but B Racing again with a great run through the S's. Look at that. This time, no wall contact and close that gap. 7/10. And what a run for B. Another improvement of that fastest lap incoming, maybe. So Evoque now out of the slipstream. This is where Couch Racing might be closing that gap. Now 2 Evoque, so we have E4, 5, maybe the battle in the top 3. Good run. Everyone, we have 31 now, I think 31-4 for River, 31-4-4-1 for Building, a little improvement at fastest lap. So again, we are back with the top 3 fighting for the victory. The big 3, probably, for the Rookies Cup. Blasi, River and B. So Evoque now 2 seconds that gap without that slip. A little bit interesting to see if Couch Racing can close it. Stu staying with Couch, half a second. So can they catch Evoque? That will be the question. Trelancy all by himself in P7 currently, and Whitaker parked it in the pits for this one. Here we go. Round number 6, 7, I don't know, with that fight. Blasi, River, B Racing. But Blasi this time in the lead compared to race number 1, where we were sitting in P2, P3, mostly P3, and B with a great run. Driving a bit offline to say, hello, my friends, I'm here. Brakes early. A little bit of sideways action going on at the Tokyo Expressway central layout. So drifto action in the Suzuki Swift. And here we go, the top 3 within 4/10 of a second. Here we go with 6 minutes to go. Side by side between Blasi and River. Blasi and River. Oh, unlucky again. Let's clip that. Go to the replay. So we'll go with B's perspective, I think. When they went side by side, Blasi hit the inside, then touched River, and nowhere for B Racing to go. But not much time left by the looks. 1.6, so I think B can close that gap again. The 2 at the front will be fighting, and Evoque is with them, alright. That little mistake, and Evoque is back with it. And Stu got a pass to Couch as well. Couch dropped it down to P6. Stu in P5, Evoque in 4th, but again the poor run out of the tunnel. 1 second the gap already. And B Racing is pushing, trying to get closer. River leading now. Blasi with a mistake. Pretty sure he's losing some speed. So 1 second between P1, P2, P2 and P3. And with 4.5 minutes to go, that is 3 laps. 3 laps, I think. Blasi again touches the exit. There loses a little bit of time. River now doing the B race number 1, where he could open a crucial gap late in that race. 1.5 seconds now. This time it's run, River, run! And B back with Blasi. Half a second roughly coming out of the first sector. Good run. Evoque 2 seconds again. It was close for a brief moment. Stu versus Couch. P5, P6 also far from over. Couch very, very close to nearly touch the wall on the outside. This is a run for Couch coming downhill into the right-hander. Nope. Stu keeps position for now. The S's get close to the walls, but don't touch them. Couch did exactly that, touched the walls and loses the speed. River 1.2 seconds. Blasi with a great run, same goes for B Racing. So the gaps are coming down again. Blasi hit the wall on the exit of the penultimate turn. Compromised run. Good for B Racing and River, bad for Blasi. It is. So, 2 more laps to go, and Blasi going defensive into the first turn. Keeps at 1.8 the gap to River. What about Stu and Couch? 6, 7, 10th. It's still close. We go back to the front. Racing really close behind now. Blasi defending the inside line. We saw that earlier. Side by side is possible. Racing has more speed but cannot use it to get his car in front. Again, Blasi going defensive. Bringing it back to the racing line, into the downhill right we go. No drama, 1.9 seconds for River now. This is River's chance for the victory. 2 seconds now. Blasi a bit defensive, losing some speed, and it's like nose to tail, and quite literally be racing so close behind. Will he send it into the penultimate turn? No. Forcing Blasi into the mistake? No, as well. Blasi keeps his goal, and River will start the final lap of race number 2. Now when he comes around the final turn, over the line we go. Final lap for River. Blasi in second, B Racing in third. This is still not over. Ewok then in P4, Stu P5, Couch in P6, and Trelancy in P7. So Blasi versus B Racing. This is the closest battle for P2. And it looks like River has the gap to finish that race in P1. We'll see. Still 1 minute to go. B Racing this time with the run against Blasi. Blasi carries the speed around the outside. Can he? Yes, he had the speed. He can defend the inside line for the downhill. Right, once again, River still has roughly 2 seconds, so nothing to worry. At this stage, Blasi going defensive, hits the inside wall, loses some momentum, but nowhere to go for B Racing. Narrow track at this point, 2.6, 2.7 seconds now the gap for River. He will be winning race number 2 here, round 8, Rookies Cup, and Blasi defending it once again. B Racing trying to hang it around the outside. Oh, he was too fast. He's still there. He's still there. River will win the second race, and Blasi versus B Racing. No, River wins it. Blasi P2 and B Racing P3. Ewok then P4. Stu 5th. Couch in P6, and then we wait for Trelancy to finish in P7, and White Tiger trying this time in the pits in P8. So yeah, interesting, crazy race and nice battles between the drivers here at the Tokyo Express Central Clockwise layout is season finale for the Rookies Cup. Here, the second race. So we just wait then for our race timer to tick down. Time remaining, see 1 more minute. So River with that win, Blasi second, B Racing in third. Ewok with a great race in P4. Stu and Couch, they had a little bit of a battle going on. P5 for the TCR driver, and P6 for Couch Racing. And Trelancy in P7 was up there at the front, the start. Then had, I think, a couple of visits with the famous barrier, and so lost a little bit of speed, and in the end couldn't keep up with the pace at the front, and But yeah, well done, River, for a victory. Would be racing finishing in P3 on the fastest lap. Would be racing should keep that P2 in the overall standings. The gap was big enough. So, race result. Let's go to intermission and have the official, unofficial graphics. So River with the victory, Blasi in second, B Racing third and the fastest lap, Evok in fourth, Stu 5, Couch Racing sixth, Trilency seventh, and White Tiger P8. Here it is. Alright, so that is the end of the Rookies Cup. And we will be back with the next cup, the Masters Cup, in a second. So see if I can something here for you. One. So the Masters Cup will be starting very soon. This is like the teaser for the next round, and you see the machinery. Yes, 4 cars again, 8 rounds. Honda Civic Type R, Mazda Roadster Touring Car, FD Kia Corolla, and the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Of course, we have 8 rounds again. You see the dates currently, so 2 weeks break now between the cups, and then we will go the next one. Slightly faster cars. We have just 1 race for the Masters Cup, a little bit longer than the races we had here at the Rookies Cup. So yeah, that's it for the Rookies Cup. Thank you all for watching. We'll be updating the scores probably tomorrow. Post them on to the Discord sections and also update it on SLP, of course. And then we will be back very soon with the Masters Cup here for the World Series, the GT Driver Career. We will be also back next week, Monday. Final round of TC Season 14 will be Nürburgring GP with some rain in it. And on Tuesday we have round number 2 of the Rising Stars Series Season 3. We will be going to Grand Valley, south in reverse, that Ford Focus ST. Alright, so that is all from my side. I'm Jaeger, as always. Hope to see you very soon in a stream here at the Community League Racing. And if you're interested in driving, join the Discord, head over to SLP and see what leagues we have on offer. Alright, thanks everyone, take care, and see ya. Bye bye.